Hello and welcome. I'm Kim, and together with my dogs, Bobby and Pilou, I live in my self-built camper van, and we are getting ready to travel Europe together. Come along as we say yes to new adventures.
Good morning, you beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. Oh, it has been a while since I posted, and updates are everywhere. Things are just happening as it goes. Like I said in one of my latest videos, life happens when you're busy making other plans. That's what's happening. We are in Epe in Gelderland in the Veluwe. We are walking in the woods. We had 2 days off. So I decided to go here, and also my friend's birthday is today, so I want to give her a present and wish her happy birthday in person. So we are now doing our morning walk. We're heading back to the van to have a nice breakfast. I got myself a nice cup of coffee with my mug that says life is better with dogs, and it has us on it with Doortje still. I love her so much. I sometimes miss her, but at the same time we're doing really good, so that's okay. Okay, it's time for breakfast. Let's make a delicious breakfast. So that was not an Instagram worthy egg throw. It's so cute. Oh, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I have this egg. I never like the blubbery part on the top of the egg, so I just flip it around real quick, take it out, so that it's still soft, but it's not that gooey on top. Yeah, but now it doesn't look that beautiful anymore. Pilou, lulululululu. Okay, let's get rid of this mess. In 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It's beautiful! Okay, so now it's time for a little Q&A because I have to update you guys on some things and I keep getting the same questions, so I figured if I answer them here, everybody knows. Question number 1. When am I leaving? Okay, when am I leaving? It is now the 18th of November. I'm not leaving. I am leaving the end of December, right before Christmas. And when I was talking to the person that I'm working for with the kids, we were talking and it turned out that December's super busy for them. So I decided to stay. So I'm leaving right before Christmas. Question number 2. This is so much fun making this. Question number 2. Where am I going? I have no idea. I'm not going to the snow because I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I could even go to Sweden in the snow. But I'm not going to do that. I think it's going to be too cold and uncomfortable. I want to go to a place that has sunlight, that is really tranquil. Is that the word? It's really hardly any people there and relaxing. Could be inland, mainland, or seaside. I don't know. Somewhere like that. Question number 3. How are the dogs doing? The dogs are actually not doing that well. Here's my little girl. Something has happened to the dogs. Pilou hasn't been feeling all that... Look at her cute face. Hasn't been feeling all that well ever since we've been back. So, yesterday we visited someone and she suggested some things for us. So I ordered some stuff for her. We are going to give her stuff and bokashi. And bokashi is some fermented stuff that's really good for their health. She has been puking on and off, eating grass, and wanting to go out at night. So I've been focusing on walking them more regular. And, hey sweetie. And I'm going to get her some stuff. We are also doing a worm check to see if she maybe has giardia. I don't know if that's a word that you use too, but it's like a bug that they can have that upsets their stomach. So I'm going to have a worm check. I'm going to feed them bokashi. And I'm going to give them stuff, which is like some sort of muddy stuff. When it's here, I'll show you guys. Which is really good for their gut bacteria and everything. So hopefully she will settle down after that. Then Bobby, my beautiful little boy Bobby, he got, like a week and a half ago, he got injured somehow. I don't know what happened, but I opened the door and he was squealing. So either he made a move and it hurt him, or the door hit him. I didn't really see what happened, but he was on pain medication for 8 days. And yesterday he got treated by the osteopath. She found some blockages. She took care of it. He's now resting and taking a little bit slow for 3 days, and after that he'll recover, and maybe we'll go back before we leave, but we're keeping in touch, and if he's going to be okay, he's going to be okay, but if he needs another treatment, we'll do that right before we leave. He's now doing better. He's off pain medication. He doesn't seem bothered anymore, but because he's 9 and 9.5 almost, and if anything happens to him, I immediately take action because he's so healthy and happy, and I want him to stay healthy and happy for another 10 years. No, that's probably too much, but we'll see. For now, he's doing good. He's doing better, but I have had some worries about them. But for now, they're doing good. Pilou's feeling good at this moment, and Bobby's feeling good too. And we'll just see if the bokashi and the stuff will help, and if the worm it's not a worm treatment, it's a worm... what was the word I was using? I don't know the word anymore. I send in some poo, they check it out and see if they have any of the worms, and then if they need it, I treat them for it. Question number 4. 4. What am I going to do to make money on the road? This is a question I get asked all the time, and the answer is I have no idea. So I let go of my companies in first 2021, then the beginning of 2022. I moved into my van, had no money whatsoever. Everything I had went into the van. Then I hung out for about a month, kind of cleared my mind, got relaxed, came up with a plan for an online business. But I needed money to get this business rolling. So then I started working as a nanny again, which I have papers for. I've been doing that when I was younger at a friend's farm, and on and off traveling. Then I went away for a month to Czech Republic. I loved it so much. I decided I want to get a budget. I want to leave. So now I've been working for about 3.5 months, creating this budget for myself to leave until September. I think I'll be managing to leave until September. And hopefully in the meantime, I'll be able to create my new online business or get some other type of income so that I can keep on traveling and never have to get back to a certain place. But I'm also open to working on the road, so we'll see. But I do think that just, winging it and just seeing where it goes is a good way for me to do it. And we will see. I have a lot of qualities. I have a lot of diplomas. I can do a lot of things. So I'm never worried that if I run out of money, I won't be able to get some more. So we'll just go and see. And that's my plan. Question number 5. Pilou is following me everywhere. Come here. Question number 5. Don't you get scared in the van? For people who've been watching my channel for a while, yeah, I have anxiety and I get hella scared. And you can even see me get scared in some videos. I get scared all the freaking time. And I have to go out of my comfort zone all the freaking time. But does it keep me from doing this? Nope, not whatsoever. When I was living in a house, I was also scared all the time because I'm scared home alone. When I was walking the dogs in the middle of the city at night, I was also scared sometimes when some people would come and I would think, oh, are they nice or not? So I think that being scared is healthy because it makes you see risk and it makes you maybe calculate risks so that you can prevent yourself from getting harmed. But at the same time, I want to push through it and do it in a safe way, of course, but I want to go outside of my comfort zone to expand it, and it has been expanded way bigger already. But I do get scared, and I get scared basically, well, not when I'm working, I don't get scared, but when I'm traveling, I get scared once a day at least. Driving in hills, everything scares me, but I do it anyway. And I push through it and I'm super proud afterwards, and I gain skills by doing that, and I gain skills in regulating my own anxiety. And sometimes when I have really scary rides, I have to sleep for 2 days, but that's okay. I'll just take the time I need to get through it. So those are things that are scaring me a lot. And the same is that I was thinking maybe I'll go to Sardinia this winter. And then I was looking up where the ferries go, and I have to go right into Marseille in France, or Marseille, I don't know, in France. And then that's a huge city, and I have to go in it all to the harbor. Then I have to drive the van into a ferry. And I was just looking at it, at the road, and I was already having anxiety. So I thought I might do that, but I'm not going to do that in the first week of travel because I'm going to stress myself out so much. But stuff like that scares me, but I do want to do it eventually. I just have to keep building, like expanding, and not just take a high jump all of a sudden, because that could like freak me out too much. But I get scared all the time, but I don't think being scared should keep you from doing anything you want to do. Question number 6. Is there anything about the van build you regret? That's a thing I have been asked, not too much, but I have been asked this question. The answer was yes, but the main thing that I think that if I want to make another van someday, that I would probably change the bed in being in the length instead of in the width of the van, because I am getting used to sleeping a little bit more diagonally, and I'm getting used to it, but the bed is a little bit too short for me. I'm only 1 meter 65 centimeters, and the van is 1 meter 83 centimeters wide, the bed part. So I thought it would I thought it would fit, but I kind of don't, and I'm okay with it. I'm getting used to it more and more, but at the beginning I was really hurting my back and everything, and I was really figuring out the bed situation. Maybe in the future I would do it different, but that's the thing I'm not going to change right now. Everything else that I've regretted, I've changed. So if all the way in the beginning, I had this sort of build thing in the back of the van in the garage, so I could put like baskets on top of each other and stuff, like curver boxes. I've changed that, and things that weren't working properly in the van, like drawers being properly rearranged, or I don't know. I just figured it all out as I was going. I had a water bowl for the dogs that I kept forgetting to take away, and it would spill water everywhere. So I just got a water bowl that doesn't spill when you're driving. Stuff like that. I just figure it out as I go, and I keep changing and figuring stuff out and putting stuff in, taking stuff out, and it's getting better as we go. And these are things that I couldn't anticipate it on, because I didn't know what it would be like to live in the van. So yeah, I've already changed a lot, and if I could, somewhere in the future, I would probably change the bed, or if I would do another build, change the layout of the bed, so I can stretch my feet out really long, because I would really like that. Question number 7. Is there anything about your van that makes you miss your house? And the answer is no. And also, question number 8, as we're here already, is where do you shower? I have an outside shower. It is from what's it called? It is from Decathlon, and it's beautiful. It's cashy. I don't know. It's awesome. You pump it up, and water comes out, and it's beautiful. And I just heat water in the van, and then I shower outside. And now when I'm working at the farm, I shower at the farm. Thank you so much for letting me use the shower on it. And I have a toilet. People ask me, where do you go to the toilet? I have a toilet. I have a jug for pee, and I have a basket for poo, and I have this under my seat, and I just get rid of it when I'm done. And this works really great for me. So, and while I'm at the farm, I just use the toilets that we have there, because it's a farm with for people, so it's for visitors, so they have public toilets and everything, so I just use that. And it doesn't make me miss anything about a house. And what I love about the van is that it's such a tiny space that if I start up the heater within like 2 hours, it's 22 degrees in the van. It's really cozy and toasty and warm, and it's so beautiful and so nice. And in my house, I would always be cold, because the gas prices were so high. In order to heat up the entire house would take so long and so much gas, and now it's just in 2 hours it's toasty and it's nice. And that's a luxury that I never had in the 8 years that I was living in my house, because that was way too expensive to do it that way. So yeah, I actually prefer this to my house. Question number 9. Did I build my van on my own? I did. In the end, my dad was helping me a little bit, because I was in time pressure mode and getting a little bit burned out, and my dad helped me with some things, sawing and some stuff. And for the electrical part, so like the solar panels, the battery, and the everything attaching all the electrical stuff, and the installing of the diesel heater, I hired a guy. He's in the Netherlands, and he's awesome, and he helped me with everything. And when stuff broke down, I could just text him or ask him for what to do, and he exchanged the diesel heater. And I'm really happy that I chose that, because I was really looking into it for like, I think a year, and still I couldn't figure out how to do it and what to do, and I just didn't know how much I would use or how much I would need. So I got him to help me with that, and I spent a pretty penny on it, but it's the perfect solution. It's working perfectly for me, and I'm really happy that I went that way. But everything else in the van I built myself. The cabinets of the kitchen are IKEA, and I just adjusted it so that it would fit in my van. Question number 10, and the final question.
do you want to live in your van forever? And the answer is, I want to travel in the van. For now, what I'm thinking is for a couple of years to go everywhere in Europe and see what places I really like. And then I would like to buy a little house or a little property or a little piece of land there and go live there. And I don't know where that will be. I don't know if I will meet anybody on the way. I don't know anything about that. But I was thinking that would be nice. And then I would like to have this little property, like a little shed house, tiny house. I'd like to have a beautiful vegetable garden, beautiful trees, and just have space to roam without anybody being there. I would really like that. I'm pretty much an introvert. I would ask people to come over, but people that I like. And maybe I'll have a little corner for van lifers to stay. I don't know. But stuff like that. I would really like to have more space. I've been brought up in the Netherlands, and when I'm here in Gelderland, in the Veluwe, you can roam the woods and maybe encounter 2 or 3 people. And where I lived, wherever you would go on a walk, you would encounter somebody. Even if you would go like 5 in the morning, people will be driving to work. People will be cycling to work. People will be walking their dogs. Like, I was walking my dogs in Haarzuilens the other night, and it was, I think, 5:30 or 4:30 in the morning. It's Sunday morning, and Pilou wasn't feeling well, so he had to go out. And I was walking there, and there was a person with a dog. Like, Sunday morning, 5:30 or 4:30. Like, what? Why are you there? So, and why was I there? My dog wasn't feeling well. Maybe her dog wasn't feeling well either. But that's, I would like to be in a place where you're not inconveniencing each other with being there. And here people are annoyed. It's busy. The Netherlands is a tiny little country. There's a shit ton of people in there. Everything's being built, and I want to have space to roam. That's also why I love this place that's owned by my friend Guus, where I stay when I'm here. And he just has like this big ass woods behind his house that is just there. He just walks through it sometimes, and I can park the van here and hang out here. And his house is all the way over there, so we don't even like have to interact if we don't want to. We go out to lunch, to dinner, and hang out and have coffee together. But if we don't want to, we don't. And yeah, so I really would like a property like this. But this is already too noisy for me because there's a road here. But I would really like some sort of property with beautiful views. Just gorgeous. And then maybe travel half of because if I would have a property in, for instance, Portugal, I wouldn't like to be there in the summer. I think I would like to travel in the summer, so I think I would still keep my van. But yeah, that was question number 10. If you have any more questions, please let me know, because these are questions that I get asked frequently, and so these are questions that I thought would answer to you guys. But if you have like more specific questions about anything on the van build, I have to do a van build tour, you guys. I have like more than 100 videos on YouTube, and I haven't even done a van build tour, but I have to do that soon. So yeah, I know I have to do it, but I'm a perfectionist. I want to do it in a certain way. But if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be sure to come back to you guys soon or whenever I have the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, don't forget to say yes to new adventures.